Audiomatic presents The Cure for Writer's Block by Andrew Mayne, opening night.
In downtown Hollywood, a few blocks away from the world-famous Grauman's Chinese Theater, there's a live musical that's been playing every Friday night since 1998. I'm not much of a musical fan, but I've been to dozens of shows and every single time I see opening night I'm thoroughly entertained. The jokes are great, the songs are hilarious and the choreography wonderfully fills the small stage. It's an hour of pure fun. Why do I bring this up? Because opening night is completely improvised. The plot, the dialogue, the songs and the dance numbers are made up on the spot based on suggestions from the audience. The cast wings the whole thing from start to finish every show. This isn't just a single improv sketch performed until the actors find a punchline. It's a complete narrative with a beginning, middle and an end. There's character arcs and a resolution that comes as a surprise, often appropriately, and ridiculously. In all the times I've seen the show, the actors have never called a timeout or stopped the play to figure out what happens next. The show keeps going. Sure, it helps to have a cast of people ready to jump in and advance the story, but often you can see that so many creative possibilities have been set up that the real challenge is not chasing after them all. How does the cast of opening night and other performers of long-form improv do what they do? While it probably helps to be born with the genetic gift of a great singing voice and whatever genes help with a quick wit, they're able to do what they do because of experience. They understand character and conflict. They get dramatic structure. They know all the gimmicks for creating catchy songs. They've seen hundreds of plays and practiced making things up on the spot so many times they can do it in real time. The cast of opening night is able to take one idea, just 2 or 3 words, and spin them into an hour of entertainment. If you want to do the math, that's equal to about 10,000 written words or 40 pages of a paperback they create on the spot then throw away as the lights fade 60 minutes later. Put that way, it sounds superhuman. It's not. It's a skill. And the best part of this skill is that even possessing it to a very small degree is extremely useful. Anyone can learn to be a better improviser. Understanding where ideas come from and how to improvise on the keyboard means you can always keep the show going. Fun fact, I once saw a wonderful spontaneous magic show and congratulated the performers afterwards. I mentioned opening night, and they both gave me a knowing look. It turns out the magicians, Dave Cox and Bill Schott, were founding members of opening night. Diagnosing writer's block. Writer's block is a simple term that covers a lot of different situations. I wrote this guide because the number one question I get when I talk about writing is, how do you cure writer's block? When I ask people to describe what they're trying to fix, the symptoms break down into 3 different kinds of writer's block. I define them as follows. Writer's blank, when you want to write something and be creative, but don't know what story to tell. You're literally looking at a blank page with no idea how to begin. Writer's lock, when the ideas are there, but you don't know how to make them coalesce. You're unsure of where to begin and how to tell the story. Writer's knot, the story, the conflict and the characters are all there, but you're stuck in the middle. This is when you're trying to navigate your way through the fog and keep running into things. My goal with this guide is to explain the strategies that have worked well for me and for others in dealing with these situations. Hopefully, if you're in the middle of writing something right now, you won't even have to finish this book. You'll find some inspiration and be able to quickly jump right into your story.